The goal today is to talk about home refinancing. It's a hot topic. Mortgage rates are low. A lot of people are considering it. Me personally, I'm going through it too. And I want to talk about the right way to think about the analysis. So, because a lot of people do it wrong, and it's good to have the right data so you can make the right decision. But real quick, what is refinancing? The basic premise is you have a current loan on a home at an interest rate. You are refinancing, so you are taking out a new loan, which will pay off your current loan. This new loan will have a hopefully lower interest rate than your current loan, and so you're going to make a monthly payment savings. You'll be paying less per month, and you'll be paying less interest of the life of your loan. In exchange for that, you're going to pay a fee. You're going to pay a fee to your lender, the different closing agencies, etc., to make this happen. And that's basically what's going on. And then the question is, how do you calculate whether refinancing makes a good idea for you or not? Now, the simple way that you might be thinking, that a lot of people are probably told you, that even your lender on your phone will tell you, which is what my lender told me, is wrong. And if you do it that way, there's a very high chance you could be thinking about it incorrectly. So the simple way to do this, and what a lot of people will tell you, is that, okay, hey, look, you are making a monthly savings per month. It costs you some money to make this happen in fees. Divide your fees by your savings per month, whatever that is. That will tell you how long you need to stay in your home before you recoup the cost of refinancing, because that's ultimately what you're trying to figure out. You're trying to figure out, how long do I need to assume that I'm going to be in this home to have made refinancing a good idea? Let me show you an example. So let's say you have a current loan, which is $200,000 on your home, a mortgage. It is 3.5% interest. It was a 30-year loan, so 360 months. You have paid 60 months of payments, which is 5 years. You have 300 left. And so therefore, your monthly payment today on your payment, just your principal and interest, excluding escrow, so excluding property taxes, homeowners insurance, those things, your monthly payment is $898. And just so you know, this spreadsheet I'm going to post so you guys have, the idea is everything that's in the yellow box you input, everything else gets calculated. So super simple. So your monthly payment per month is $898. And the amount of money that remains on your current loan as of today is $179,394. So you started off with $200, you've been paying for 5 years. This is how much you still owe on your loan. So you want to go refinance. You get a quote. Your quote from the lender is, hey, I'll give you a 3% interest rate. It's great. It's lower than you have today at 3.5%. It'll be another 30-year loan. So I'm going to pay off your existing loan, give you a new loan with a lower interest rate. It's great. However, it's going to cost you $2,000 in fees. And this is all the fees. So this can be the points fees, origination fees, closing fees, title fees, whatever. All the fees, $2,000. So your new loan that you're taking out in your refinancing loan is your existing loan amount, because you got to pay off your current lender. So it's this $179,394 plus the fees from your new loan that you're refinancing. And so your total amount of your new loan is $181,394, which results in a monthly payment of $765. So it's lower than you were paying today. In fact, it's $133 lower. So this is what will happen. And this is wrong. This is wrong. But most people, and even your lender, will say, hey, so your payback is you're paying $2,000 in fees, okay? And you're saving $133 a month. So $2,000 divided by $133 a month is 15 months. So in 15 months, you will pay back the cost of the loan. It's wrong. In fact, the answer is actually closer to 29 months, and I'll show you in a second. And the reason why it's wrong is because there's a time value of money. And I'll be honest, this is a complicated subject. I probably don't even understand it that great today. It didn't really understand me well until I went to business school and I had a finance professor who walked through what I'm about to walk through and explained this concept. And the net result of it was teaching us this spreadsheet, this formula, which I saved, which I'm going to go share. that helps understand it. And what I want people to do is not so much understand at a mathematical basis what I'm going to show you. What I want people to do is realize that you can't do it the way the lender is going to tell you. It's wrong. You need to go get a calculator online or use this one to get the right number so that you can do the right analysis in your head and have the right input to make your decision. But the reason why it's wrong to do 2,000 divided by 133 is that assumes that 133 is going to be worth the same today as it is 6 months from now, 12 months from now, etc. The reality is that it's not. There's a time value of money. It is far more valuable to have $133 today than it is to have $133 2 years from now. And because that's the fact, and because that's a reality, because if you had $133 today, you can invest to go do things with it. And so giving my money today as opposed to 2 years from now, 2 years from now, that 133 is going to be less work to you. You rather have it today. Because there is a time value of money, the right way to do this analysis is that it's not 2,000 divided by 133. It's actually 2,000 divided by some lower amount of 133 going onwards for a period of time. And then when you collectively bring all those things back up, you get the number. And so it's a present value of money calculation. And what the answer actually is, and down here, this is the math. And so the finance guys can go down here and dig into and see what actually is happening. But the right way to do this is to use a calculator, use this one, use some other one. And if you use this one, what you're going to end up doing is keep putting in numbers here for the number of months until your savings becomes positive. When it's negative, that means the savings is negative. When it goes positive, it's positive. So if you type in a 28th year, so after 28 months, you are still losing money. You would have been better off not refinancing if you leave your home before 28 months. And it's not until you go to 29 months that you actually flip positive. So if you stay in your home longer than 29 months, now you're making in the positive. It was a good decision to refinance. But note the difference between 15 months, which is the way you would calculate the simple way, which is wrong, and 29 months, right? They're very different. They're 14 months different. And the reason why that's important is that in your mind, if you're thinking what you're going to go do, it's important to know what the actual payback period is for your refinancing. And that is what I want to get across, that the actual payback period is not 2,000 divided by your monthly savings. That is wrong. You need to take into account the present value of money. You can download this spreadsheet, use it, have that number as you think, as you make your decision, use another online calculator, whatever you go do. But if your way to calculate is 2,000 divided by that, it's wrong. It's not the right way. You need to do it the right way so you can have the number in your mind so you can make the correct decision. So good luck. Hopefully this helps. And if you want to know more about the details behind it, I'm always happy to follow up. But this is the basic framework of how to think about refinancing your home.